Good evening, everyone, and welcome to George Washington High School. It's senior night here on the Hill. They honor their 5 seniors ahead of tonight's tip-off between the Patriots and the Oak Hill Red Devils. As we get ready for the second-to-last home game here of the season at George Washington High School. We'll step aside for a quick break, and then we'll come back and get you the starting lineups between the Red Devils and the Patriots right after this on the RSN Sports Network.
This is Ben Salango with Salango Law. Salango Law has earned a reputation for getting excellent results for our clients. With decades of experience handling thousands of cases, we know what it takes to deliver. Proudly voted Best in the Valley for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Charleston Gazette-Mail, Salango Law is deeply committed to giving back by investing in our community. From supporting local programs to making our region a better place to live, Salango Law is proud to be your trusted legal and community partner. Check us out at salangolaw.com.
A lot of you are probably thinking, new year, new me. But we both know that's not going to happen. I tell you who's not doing new year, new me. Husson's Pizza. We're going to keep making the same delicious food you've come to know and love for the past 49 years. And if you want to see us reach 50 years, now's a really bad time to turn over a new leaf. So forget new year, new me. Be the same great you and eat better. Eat Husson's.
West Virginians know who to call.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
We build tomato harvesting robots. I design the mechanical parts of the robot, specifically the gripper.
I make people look really good. It makes me happy to contribute to that freedom of expression.
Back here at George Washington High School, starting lineups now being announced ahead of tip-off for this matchup between the Red Devils and the Patriots. They will send out a starting 5 for the Red Devils, who come in 6-13 on the season. We'll send out senior guard Ivan Perdue. He'll be joined in the starting lineup by a junior guard number 3, Antoine Hicks. They will also send out junior forward number 5, Caleb Compton, number 21, senior guard in Brent Conley, and number 34, a senior forward in Thomas Jones. The Red Devils are coached by Andy Keys. He's assisted by David Gorby and Case Legg. And for the Patriots tonight, coming in at 16-2. Last time out on the floor for the Patriots was last Saturday in the MSAC Night of Champions title game, where the Patriots got back on top of the conference heap, knocking off Park South 81-72. They'll send out 4 seniors in this starting 5 for the Patriots tonight. Number 3, Tyler Mattis, a 6'2 guard, averaging 8 points per contest, had 19 in that win over Park South on Saturday. He'll be joined by Chuck Kelly, a 6'1 senior forward, a do-it-all guy, the point forward for the Patriots this season. Just under 6 points per game, also averages just under 3 assists per game. Does a great job of distributing the basketball. They'll be joined by Matthew Mullen, the 6' senior guard, and Dominic Sprouse, the 6'3 sophomore guard. Sprouse, second on the team in scoring at just under 15 points per contest. Made his return back out onto the court 2 games ago when the Patriots fell on the road at Boyd County in Kentucky last Wednesday, before bouncing back with that win over Park South this past Saturday. And rounding out the starting 5 is the potential state player of the year, Noah Lewis, 6'7 senior forward, 29 points per game, 10 rebounds per game to go along with little more than a steal and about a half a block per game. He'll win the tip back to Maddox, and the Patriots will open up this basketball game with possession. Kelly swings to Sprouse, now to Maddox on the left wing. Maddox works his way toward the basket, kicks it to Sprouse. Right wing 3 is up, left it short, rebound tipped and into the hands of Thomas Jones for the Red Devils. Oak Hill brings it up the floor on the right side, driving toward the baseline, then pulling it back out now and swinging it to Jones was Hicks. Hicks will take it back on a handoff and set the offense up. 30 seconds into this opening quarter. Worked over to the left side of the floor, over to Compton. Compton going to drive down the lane, floater off the back side of the rim and into the hands of Noah Lewis. There's his first rebound of the night. And a foul, a hand check there called on Brent Conley, the senior. Gets his first, the team's first of the quarter.
Possession, Patriots.
Patriots will maintain possession, and Chuck Kelly will head over to the sideline on the near side to inbound the basketball. Back into the backcourt to Tyler Maddox, who will set the offense up for GW now. Maddox gets a screen from Lewis, works his way down the right side of the lane, kick back out to Sprouse, feed to Kelly. Kelly swings to Maddox, just left of top of center. Patriots working against this man-to-man defense. Lewis with a ball fake, thought about the three for a second, dribbles to the right of top of center, and then swings to Kelly. Kelly gets to the basket, cut off, kicks out to Sprouse. Three-pointer is up, and it's good. Sprouse gets the first basket of the contest, puts the Patriots on top 3-0. Solid possession there for the Patriots. See what the Red Devils can do offensively to try and tie the game up or at least get their first basket. And they'll turn it over, stolen away by Lewis. Lewis quickly up the floor to Kelly. Kelly going to work his way to the basket, gets there on the left side, too strong on the layup. Lewis grabs the rebound, works his way back to the basket, and a strong move to the rack, and he'll lay it up and in. 2 points for Lewis to go along with 2 rebounds now. Patriots on top 5-0 early on. Worked over to Purdue and then into the corner for Compton. Compton swings back out to Jones. Jones working against Lewis, drives to the basket, loses it on the way up, and actually ends up kicking it out to Hicks. Three-pointer in the corner there from Conley is no good, and Lewis with another rebound there underneath. Lewis trying to go by Jones. Stop at the free throw line, kicks to Mullen, back to Lewis. Lewis will get a screen, three-pointer up, and it's just left short off the front side of the rim. Almost for a half second from my angle, thought it went in, but it just died off the side of the rim and into the hands of the Red Devils. Red Devils coming off of a 7-point loss the last time out on Monday. On Tuesday. Patriots come away with another miss off of the Red Devils shot. And the other way, Lewis thought about the three, gets a defender in the air. Now will step back, picks up his dribble, and kicks over to Mullen. Maddox will swing over to Kelly on the left wing. Feed inside for Lewis. Lewis through the contact, finishes on the lay-in. He'll head to the free throw line to shoot the and one opportunity. Second foul on the Red Devils of this quarter. And they will get it on Caleb Compton, the junior's first. And that will send Lewis to the free throw line. Just below 70% from the line on the season. Gotten to the free throw line a remarkable 119 times, now 120, and misses the first, or misses that and one opportunity, left it short. Hicks working against Mullen, working his way to the basket, cut off as the Patriots bring the help side defense from Dominic Sprouse. Feed in toward the paint is stolen away by Maddox, and then Maddox is going to be fouled as Ivan Purdue, or check that, jump ball is called. So it'll stay with Oak Hill on that end of the floor. Maddox nearly had completed the steal and was sending the Patriots the other way there for a moment. Good active hands from the Red Devils to force the jump ball there. And they'll throw it into the backcourt to Compton to set things up now. 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Patriots lead 7-0. Lewis with 4 of the 7 for GW so far. Dominic Sprouse with a three-pointer to open the game. Conley dishes off to Purdue. Purdue drives and kicks into the corner for Compton. Three-pointer, rattles around and out. Kelly will grab the rebound and come the other way. Pass is deflected and into the stands. Good hustle play there from Ivan Purdue to deflect that pass and force the Patriots to inbound from the sideline now. Kelly will be the inbounder. Throws it into the backcourt to Maddox. 4 minutes to go, first quarter. Still a 7-0 Patriot lead. Maddox drives to the basket. Is going to draw some contact and a late foul call there on the Red Devils, but a foul call nonetheless. That is their third as a team this quarter, And I believe they're going to get Antoine Hicks for that. That would be his first.
Antoine Hicks, his first. Team third. Maddox shoots 2 for the Patriots.
Senior night here on the Hill. Maddox, one of 5 seniors recognized for this Patriot basketball team before tonight's contest, as Maddox will hit the first of 2. Maddox, Lewis, Kelly, Mullen, and then a guy we'll see come off the bench later on this evening, Charlie Castle, recognized before tonight's game. As Maddox hits both free throws, make it 9-0, Patriots on top. Also going on this evening, we've got the Kanawha County Middle School Championship between John Adams and South Charleston. As the fourth quarter getting started out at Capitol High School, South Charleston Cubs lead the Falcons of John Adams 39-37. We'll keep an eye on that one as we progress through the rest of this first half. Patriots get another possession down here after a turnover from the Red Devils. Lewis grabs a rebound off the missed shot from the corner from Sprouse. His putback is up and good. He's got 6 points and 4 rebounds so far in this opening quarter. Hand off to Jones. Jones will swing it over to Purdue on the right wing. He'll work his way to the keyhole, kick into the corner, 3-pointer ball fake. And now it's up and it's good, and that'll break the goose egg on the board for the Red Devils. Antoine Hicks knocks down the right corner 3. Lewis on the right wing, drives into the paint. Pull-up jumper rolls around and out. Mullen with an extra hustle play, gets the rebound, feeds off to Lewis, and Lewis attacks the basket down the left side of the lane, and the lay-in is good. Give him 8 now to start the contest. And the senior, committed to Wright State, averages 8 points per contest, or excuse me, averages 29 points per contest, already with 8 so far in this opening quarter. Turnaround jumper up and good from Brent Conley. Conley will cut the deficit back to 8, 13-5 with 2 minutes to go, opening quarter. Maddox kicks off to Sprouse. 3-pointer from the right wing is up, and it's good. Sprouse has hit one from each wing in this opening quarter. He's got 6. The Patriots are on top by 11. Compton drives into the keyhole, kicks to the corner to Jones. Ball fake gets Lewis in the air. 3-pointer left it short. Lewis grabs another rebound. I've got him for 5 now in the opening quarter. Lewis going to drive to the basket and one-handed flush. Oh, my goodness. That's a grown man dunk from Noah Lewis. Took off down the left side of the lane and threw it down with authority. Ball lost for a moment there by Hicks, but regathered. Compton will settle things down now. Patriots lead by 13 with just over a minute to go in the opening quarter. Jones picks up his dribble, will now swing it over to Purdue. Purdue going to try to drive against Kelly. Instead, will hand off to Hicks on the right wing. 3 versus 3. Hicks matching up against Tyler Maddox for the Patriots. Working some time off the clock, potentially to maybe hold for the final shot of the quarter. That's an awful long time, though. Hicks cut off, kicks back out to Jones, spots up for 3, it's up and it's good. Jones in the scoring column now. Feed to the baseline to Lewis on the other end. Quickly the Patriots waste no time. Lewis with a nice move to the basket, high off the glass and in for 2. Give him 12 in the opening quarter. Noah Lewis came into tonight's game number 2 in GW scoring history as the ball deflected out of bounds, somehow pinballed around and stayed in play. Sprouse trying to beat the buzzer, high off the glass and no good. Continue our thought about Lewis scoring trek this season when we come back as we get ready to head to the second quarter. Patriots lead after 1, 20-8 here on the RSN Sports Network.
We build tomato harvesting robots. I designed the mechanical parts of the robot, specifically the gripper.
I make people look really good. It makes me happy to contribute to that freedom of expression.
Yeah, I have people to tell me they want to marry me. I mean, when he eats something good, I don't think it gets any better than that.
What does this have to do with banking? To us, everything. Small businesses are the backbone of our communities. For over 150 years, we've had their backs through the toughest of times.
Because of Bobby, I can stand up and be proud of myself again. Everybody knows in the coal fields, if you're hurt, call Bobby Warner.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-6789.
Back here at George Washington High School, Patriots lead 20-8 at the end of the first quarter. Adam Rogers, our Nitro Broadcast Network crew, happy to have you with us this evening on the RSN Sports Network. Don't forget, coming up at the end of tonight's game, we'll have our Caldwell-Luce-Trapano Player of the Game, helping injured clients in West Virginia recover since 1976. We also want to be sure to thank Warner Law Offices for their title sponsorship of our George Washington boys basketball broadcasts. With decades of experience, they're dedicated to securing justice for victims of auto accidents, workplace injury, and more. Call them today for a free consultation at 304-345-6789. We also want to thank WesBanco of the Charleston-Huntington region for their co-sponsorship of tonight's game. When you want the best financial partners, make it the great folks at WesBanco. Patriots ball to start the second quarter. Also want to be certain to thank Salango Law for their co-sponsorship of the broadcast this evening, as Sprouse's three from the right wing rattles in and out. Salango Law's support is a major part of bringing these games for free to RSN Sports viewers. When you need help, Salango Law is your first call. Start of the second quarter, two subs off the bench for the Patriots, the freshman Braden Browning and the junior Caden Welch, number 23 and number 2 respectively, on the floor now for the Patriots, joining Lewis, Kelly, and Sprouse. Browning spots up for three in the left corner, rattles around and out. Rebound into the hands of the Red Devils. Also checking in is Craven Austin for Oak Hill, as he replaces replaces Ivan Perdue on the floor to start the second quarter for Oak Hill. Hicks thought about the three for a moment. Instead, will pull back out between the rings. Hicks just going to dribble out there in front of the freshman, and a 5-second call. So turnover for the Red Devils. Will give it back to the Patriots, trying to extend their 12-point advantage. Browning on the right wing. Center it back up to Kelly. Swung over to Sprouse. Red Devils got out of their man-to-man that they started the game with, and in the right wing, it's spotted up there for Braden Browning, and he knocks down the three-pointer, his first basket of the contest. He's had himself a pretty nice freshman campaign for the Patriots, averaging about 7 points per contest, shooting at about 45% from the field. I know one thing's for sure, he'd like to see his three-point shooting climb up, just under 30%, under 29 rather. Long rebound to Browning, and then he has it stripped, and it's into the hands of Brent Conley, and Conley lays it in. He's got 4 points in the contest now for the Red Devils. Kelly in the paint, kicks out to Browning. He'll spot up for three again, and that went a little too strong off the back of the cylinder. Into the hands of Hicks and quickly up the floor to Jones. Jones with it on the right side. Will swing back to Hicks and set the offense up as he'll get a screen from Conley. Patriots switch everything in their man-to-man defense, just about everything. Hicks goes away from the screen, gets to the block, and a traveling violation is called as Chuck Kelly stepped up to provide the help side defense. Kelly may have been a half second away from drawing a charge as well. Always finds himself in really good defensive positioning. Browning swings to Lewis. Lewis back to Kelly. Sprouse Curls to the top of the key. Three-pointer up, and it's good. Give him 3 triples in this opening half of play. And the Patriots lead is up to 16, 26-10 with under 5 minutes to go in the half. Red Devils reverse the floor, worked it to the left side to Hicks. Hicks drives into the paint, gets to the basket, and dishes it off, trying to find Conley, who has to scoop it up off the floor. Conley with a nice feed to a cutting Thomas Jones, and Jones's left-handed lay-in is good. 26-12, Patriots with the lead in possession. Feed to Welch on the left side baseline. Jumper is up, and it rattles home. Welch in the scoring column now. 5 different Patriots have scored in this first half of play, of the 7 that have seen the floor. Speaking of which, the 2 starters for the Patriots getting ready to check back in, Tyler Maddox and Matthew Mullen at the next dead ball. Under 4 minutes to go in the half. Turnaround jumper from the baseline, rattles around off the glass and in for Brent Conley. He's got 6 for the Red Devils of their 14. Kelly with a clean lane to the basket, gets all the way to the bucket and lays it up and in. He's in the scoring column now. Make it 6 players who have found their way into the scorebook this evening. A timeout called by Oak Hill, a full timeout. So with that stoppage in play, we'll take a commercial break ourselves. 3:36 to go in the first half. Patriots lead 30-14 over the Oak Hill Red Devils. We're back with more right after this.
Injured in a car wreck? You've got problems. How do I get my car fixed, and which company pays for that? Where do I go for medical treatment? Who pays for that? What if my injuries are permanent? How do I get paid for my medical bills and lost wages? Relax. I've got the answers. I've got the solutions. I've been handling car and truck accidents for over 25 years. Every year, I collect millions and millions of dollars for my car wreck clients.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-678-9.
It's very important to all of the employees of Burke and Herbert Bank that our customers know that we're going to take care of them. That's what drives us. That's what makes us enjoy our jobs. Customers know that we're going to be here, and customers should know that we're dedicated, that they are part of our team, that we're in this together.
I get a lot of enjoyment about being with people. Trying to help them gives me great satisfaction.
At Burke and Herbert Bank, we're more than bankers. We're neighbors helping you achieve your goals. It starts with a conversation.
Back here at George Washington High School, getting ready for the second quarter to pick back up. Quick check-in of that John Adams South Charleston Middle School County Championship game. Falcons with a 2-point lead with 18 seconds to go in the fourth quarter of that one. So Patriots are playing in their the Falcons playing in their 5th straight county championship. Foul called there after we got back underway here at George Washington. That'll be against the Patriots, the first on them for the whole first half so far. They're going to get Matthew Mullen his first. He just checked back in for the Patriots. He and Maddox back in for GW, replacing Caden Welch and Chuck Kelly. Three-pointer from the right corner, a little too strong. Maddox grabs the rebound off the left side of the rim. Browning feeds to the baseline to Lewis. Lewis sizing up the defense, and on the way to the basket is going to be tripped up and fouled. That'll be the first team foul on the Red Devils this quarter.
Red Devils Thomas Jones, his first team foul. Possession Patriots. Caden Welch returns to the Patriots.
As Welch checks back in for Browning for GW. And they're going to check the floor momentarily after Lewis came down on that foul. Gonna sweep up some of the sweat. Good feed inside for Welch. Can't get the first shot to go. Gets his own miss, though, and goes back up through the contact. Count the bucket and the foul as Caden Welch will head to the line to shoot a and one opportunity. second personal foul on the team. That'll be against Ivan Purdue, his first.
Charlie Castle for the Patriots.
As Charlie Castle checks in the game for GW. Welch hits the free throw, converts the three-point play, give him 5 now in the contest. GW on top, 32-14 with under 3 minutes to go. Purdue drives from the corner, and an offensive foul is called. A charge taken there by the Patriots' Matthew Mullen. That is the third team foul, and that will be the second on Ivan Purdue in just a matter of seconds. Castle feeds down to the block for Welch. Welch will dribble back out and swing to Maddox, top of the key, where they'll feed to Lewis. Lewis at the elbow, turnaround jumper is up, and it's good. Silky smooth from 15 away. Lewis up to 14 now in this first half. Just over 2 minutes left in this first half. And a traveling violation called on Brent Conley. Turnover goes back to the Patriots. Quick check-in on that county championship game between John Adams and South Charleston. Is 45-45 with 3 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. That one might be headed to overtime. Lewis gets the ball on the baseline, now draws a double, make it a triple team, dishes off for a wide open Caden Welch underneath. He can't finish. Rebound finally controlled there underneath by Caleb Compton. Compton trying to get the ball across half court, deflected by a couple of Patriots. Lewis comes away with it, loses the ball, comes back away with it, and flushes it home with 2 hands. What a play there by the senior Noah Lewis. Muscling his way back to the basketball after being nearly tripped up. Lewis now with 16 in this first half. Needed 73 points for the rest of this season coming into tonight to get the all-time scoring record. Now he spots up there for a moment in the corner, going to put the ball on the floor, driving baseline, gets to the bucket and muscles one home. Give him 18 now. Noah Lewis in his bag here in the first half. Under a minute to go in the first half of play. Patriots on top by 25, 39-14. GW on top with 18 of those 39 coming from Noah Lewis. Ball deflected and taken away by Lewis. Lewis going to try to go to the rack, fouled on the way there. And a little hard foul. He appears to be all right, thankfully. He will head to the line to shoot 2, though. That'll be the second on Thomas Jones, 4th on the team. And an update on that again, that South Charleston JA Middle School County Championship game for the boys. Now officially going to overtime. Lewis hits the first of 2 free throws, give him 19 in the game now. So again, that South Charleston JA Boys County Championship, 45 all, headed to overtime at Capitol High School. We're just 33.5 seconds away from halftime in this one of the GW boys game against Oak Hill. Lewis misses the rebound, or misses the free throw shot rather. And the Red Devils get the rebound, and Hicks has it, driving toward the basket, kicks back out. Turnaround at the block, jumper is good there for Brent Conley. He's got 8 points. Maddox gonna work his way to the basket. Can't finish on the lay-in, rebound tipped, and they're gonna say deflected off of the Patriots. So it'll go to the Red Devils with 10.7 seconds to go in the half. Compton going to bring it up the floor, dish back to Jones. 5 seconds on the clock. Jones works his way toward the basket. Stopped in the paint, kick back out to Compton. Three-pointer before the buzzer is up, but it's no good. We'll head to the locker rooms with the Patriots on top big at the half, 40-16 over Oak Hill. We'll step aside for a break. Then when we come back, we'll get you ready for second half action here in this one between the Red Devils and the Patriots. Coming up after this on the RSN Sports Network.
It's very important to all of the employees of Burke and Herbert Bank that our customers know that we're going to take care of them. That's what drives us. That's what makes us enjoy our jobs. Customers know that we're going to be here, and customers should know that we're dedicated, that they are part of our team, that we're in this together.
I get a lot of enjoyment out about being with people. Trying to help them gives me great satisfaction.
At Burke and Herbert Bank, we're more than bankers, we're neighbors helping you achieve your goals. It starts with a conversation.
We understand how scary it can be to suffer from an injury after an accident.
Whether it's a car accident
or a truck accident
or from an injury on a job.
We know what it takes to win. If now's the time. If now's the time.
Call Warner Law Offices.
Call Warner Law Offices.
Warner Law Offices, we collect millions and millions of dollars every year for injured people.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-678-9.
My best money tip is
save, save, save.
Even if it's just $5.
Pay back your student loans as fast as you can.
Take good care of your credit.
Think generationally.
Manage your finances with more advice from WesBanco. Money doesn't make you wealthy. Understanding it does.
Caldwell Luce DiTrapano, the law firm that wins. Have you been injured through no fault of your own? Contact your relentless advocates for justice to evaluate your personal injury claim. Caldwell Luce DiTrapano, proud sponsor of the Player of the Game.
This is Ben Salango with Salango Law. Salango Law has earned a reputation for getting excellent results for our clients. With decades of experience handling thousands of cases, we know what it takes to deliver. Proudly voted Best in the Valley for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Charleston Gazette-Mail, Salango Law is deeply committed to giving back by investing in our community. From supporting local programs to making our region a better place to live, Salango Law is proud to be your trusted legal and community partner. Check us out at salangolaw.com.
A lot of you are probably thinking, new year, new me. But we both know that's not going to happen. I tell you who's not doing new year, new me. Husson's Pizza. We're going to keep making the same delicious food you've come to know and love for the past 49 years. And if you want to see us reach 50 years, now's a really bad time to turn over a new leaf. So forget new year, new me. Be the same great you and eat better. Eat Husson's.
West Virginians know who to call.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-678-9.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-678-9.
We build tomato harvesting robots. I design the mechanical parts of the robot, specifically the gripper.
I make people look really good. It makes me happy to contribute to that freedom of expression.
Yeah, I have people to tell me they want to marry me. I mean, when he eats something good, I don't think it gets any better than that.
What does this have to do with banking? To us, everything. Small businesses are the backbone of our communities. For over 150 years, we've had their backs through the toughest of times.
Because of Bobby, I can stand up and be proud of myself and you. Everybody knows in the coal fields, if you're hurt, call Bobby Warner.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-678-9.
Injured in a car wreck? You've got problems. How do I get my car fixed, and which company pays for that? Where do I go for medical treatment? Who pays for that? What if my injuries are permanent? How do I get paid for my medical bills and lost wages? Relax. I've got the answers. I've got the solutions. I've been handling car and truck accidents for over 25 years. Every year, I collect millions and millions of dollars for my car wreck clients.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-678-9.
It's very important to all of the employees of Burke and Herbert Bank that our customers know that we're going to take care of them. That's what drives us. That's what makes us enjoy our jobs. Customers know that we're going to be here, and customers should know that we're dedicated, that they are part of our team, that we're in this together.
I get a lot of enjoyment out about being with people. Trying to help them gives me great satisfaction.
At Burke & Herbert Bank, we're more than bankers, we're neighbors helping you achieve your goals. It starts with a conversation.
We understand how scary it can be to suffer from an injury after an accident.
Whether it's a car accident
or a truck accident,
or from an injury on a job.
we know what it takes to win. If now's the time. If now's the time.
Call Warner Law Offices.
Call Warner Law Offices.
Warner Law Offices, we collect millions and millions of dollars every year for injured people.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 3456789.
My best money tip is
Save, save, save.
Even if it's just $5.
Pay back your student loans as fast as you can.
Take good care of your credit.
think generationally.
Manage your finances with more advice from WesBanco. Money doesn't make you wealthy. Understanding it does.
Caldwell Luz DeTrapano, the law firm that wins. Have you been injured through no fault of your own? Contact your relentless advocates for justice to evaluate your personal injury claim. Caldwell Luz DeTrapano, proud sponsor of the Player of the Game.
This is Ben Salango with Salango Law. Salango Law has earned a reputation for getting excellent results for our clients. With decades of experience handling thousands of cases, we know what it takes to deliver. Proudly voted Best in the Valley for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Charleston Gazette-Mail, Salango Law is deeply committed to giving back by investing in our community. From supporting local programs to making our region a better place to live, Salango Law is proud to be your trusted legal and community partner. Check us out at salangolaw.com.
A lot of you are probably thinking, new year, new me. But we both know that's not going to happen. I tell you who's not doing new year, new me. Husson's Pizza. We're going to keep making the same delicious food you've come to know and love for the past 49 years. And if you want to see us reach 50 years, now's a really bad time to turn over a new leaf. So forget new year, new me. Be the same great you and eat better. Eat Husson's.
West Virginians know who to call.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 3456789.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 3456789.
We build tomato harvesting robots. I design the mechanical parts of the robot, specifically the gripper.
I make people look really good. It makes me happy to contribute to that freedom of expression.
Yeah, I have people to tell me they want to marry me. I mean, when he eats something good, I don't think it gets any better than that.
What does this have to do with banking? To us, everything. Small businesses are the backbone of our communities. For over 150 years, we've had their backs through the toughest of times.
Because of Bobby, I can stand up and be proud of myself and you. Everybody knows in the coal fields, if you're hurt, call Bobby Warner.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 3456789.
Injured in a car wreck? You've got problems. How do I get my car fixed, and which company pays for that? Where do I go for medical treatment? Who pays for that? What if my injuries are permanent? How do I get paid for my medical bills and lost wages? Relax, I've got the answers, I've got the solutions. I've been handling car and truck accidents for over 25 years. Every year, I collect millions and millions of dollars for my car wreck clients.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 3456789.
It's very important to all of the employees of Burke & Herbert Bank that our customers know that we're going to take care of them. That's what drives us, that's what makes us enjoy our jobs. Customers know that we're going to be here, and customers should know that we're dedicated, that they are part of our team, that we're in this together.
I get a lot of enjoyment out about being with people. Trying to help them gives me great satisfaction.
At Burke & Herbert Bank, we're more than bankers, we're neighbors helping you achieve your goals. It starts with a conversation.
We understand how scary it can be to suffer from an injury after an accident.
Whether it's a car accident
or a truck accident,
or from an injury on a job.
we know what it takes to win. If now's the time. If now's the time.
Call Warner Law Offices.
Call Warner Law Offices.
Warner Law Offices, we collect millions and millions of dollars every year for injured people.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 3456789.
My best money tip is
Save, save, save.
Even if it's just $5.
Pay back your student loans as fast as you can.
Take good care of your credit.
think generationally.
Manage your finances with more advice from WesBanco. Money doesn't make you wealthy. Understanding it does.
Caldwell Luz DeTrapano, the law firm that wins. Have you been injured through no fault of your own? Contact your relentless advocates for justice to evaluate your personal injury claim. Caldwell Luz DeTrapano, proud sponsor of the Player of the Game.
This is Ben Salango with Salango Law. Salango Law has earned a reputation for getting excellent results for our clients. With decades of experience handling thousands of cases, we know what it takes to deliver. Proudly voted Best in the Valley for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Charleston Gazette-Mail, Salango Law is deeply committed to giving back by investing in our community. From supporting local programs to making our region a better place to live, Salango Law is proud to be your trusted legal and community partner. Check us out at salangolaw.com.
Back here at George Washington High School. Getting ready to start the second half between George Washington and Oak Hill. Just as a reminder or an update for you, that South Charleston John Adams Middle School County Championship game final now. South Charleston gave up the lead with 6.2 seconds to go in the overtime period, then came down after a timeout, hit a buzzer-beating 3 to win 48-47 over John Adams. So the Cubs of South Charleston Middle School are your Kanawha County Middle School champions in boys basketball and girls basketball, as both the South Charleston teams knock off John Adams in their respective championships. Noah Lewis gets a baseline jumper to fall, give him 21 now for the game. Don't imagine he'll find himself out on the floor too terribly much longer in this matchup. As a nice jumper there in the face of Lewis. Thomas Jones hits that jump shot from just beyond the free throw line. Feed down low to Lewis, misses the first, gets his offensive rebound, and tips it up and in. Give him 23 now. So Lewis now just 50 points away from breaking the all-time scoring record here at George Washington High School, held by Bunky Brown, number 23, who is one of the all-state players for George Washington over the long history of this program. All-stater in 2019, finished his career here at George Washington then. Brown ended his career with 1,589 points. Again, Noah Lewis now just 50 points away from breaking that record. Still a handful of games left to do it in the regular season as well. Jumper from the elbow, no good there for Tyler Maddox. It's coming up after this matchup for GW. They'll be on the road on Saturday. They'll head up to Morgantown and take on University. That'll be a 4 p.m. tip-off there from Monongalia County. Then the Patriots on the road again next week on Wednesday. They'll head to Beckley, travel down the turnpike, and take on the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagle. Nice pass there from Compton as he slashes down the right side of the lane, finds a wide open Ivan Purdue, and Purdue lays it in off the left side of the glass. Make it a 24-point lead now for the Patriots, 44-20. Maddox on the other end, three-pointer up is good. His first field goal of the contest, had just 2 free throws in that opening half of play. And he had a big game in that MSAC Night of Champions title game last Saturday. 19 points for the senior. What may have been one of his biggest games in his career. Purdue left the layup short. Sprouse grabs a rebound and the outlet up the floor to Mullen. Pull-up jumper from just outside the lane area is up, and it's good. He's in the scoring column now. Seven different players in the scorebook tonight for GW. Of the 8 that have been on the floor, hand check foul going to be called there on Chuck Kelly, his first, team's first of the quarter. In the game now for the Red Devils, the number 12, the freshman Craven Austin. He will replace Brent Conley. 4:47 to go now as we get back underway in this third quarter. Compton kicks to the corner, back out to the top of the key for Jones. Three-pointer up, and it's up and good. He's got 10 points for the Red Devils. Team high score so far. On the other end, three-pointer from Sprouse gets the friendly kiss off the glass and in after it looked like it was going to be short off the left side of the rim. Got that friendly home gym bounce. Give him 12 now, all of those from beyond the arc. Purdue just left of center, top of the key, going to drive down, kick out into the wing to Hicks. Hicks working against Mullen, trying to get to the basket. It's cut off from that tight defense. Ball deflected out of bounds. It'll be last touched by Lewis. Lewis thought that he got the deflection off of Jones, but instead it's off of him, and it will be Red Devil basketball still. 4 minutes exactly left in this third quarter. Patriots on top by a score of 52-23. Nearly a 30-point advantage for the Patriots as they come away with a steal. Maddox comes away with the basketball off the turnover. Sprouse spots up, three-pointer up, rolls around and out, no good. Hicks trying to feed to his man Austin, who is cutting to the basket. It's turned over. Patriots come away with the basketball. Feed underneath for Lewis. Lewis flushes it home. Another two-handed jam for Noah Lewis there. Give him 25 now for the game. Just 4 points off of his season scoring average as Compton gets by his defender, Chuck Kelly, gets to the basket and lays it in for his first points of the evening. Feed down inside for Sprouse. Sprouse through some contact, banks it off the glass and in. That's his first basket from inside the three-point line. Give him 14 now, right under his season average in scoring at about 15 points per contest. Purdue drives the baseline, dishes off, trying to find Thomas, but it's deflected and stolen away by the Patriots again. Maddox in transition, finds Lewis. Lewis gets to the bucket, and an offensive foul called on Noah Lewis. A little out of control there on his drive. That'll be his first personal foul, the team's second of the quarter. Castle checking back in for the Patriots. So all 5 seniors on the floor right now for GW and their senior night matchup with Oak Hill. They do have one more game left here at home. They'll take on Morgantown next Thursday on March 5th. It'll be a 6 p.m. tip-off. Lewis will grab the missed shot there and bring it up the floor. Pass to Castle. Castle with a touch pass to a cutting Kelly. Kelly left the layup short. Hicks kicks out to Austin. Austin left the jumper short. Rebound, though, controlled underneath by the Red Devils. Noah Floyd. Into the corner for Jones. Jones, three-pointer up, and it's good. Jones has got 13 for the Red Devils. 3 three-pointers for him in the contest. Patriots lead by 28, 56-28. Patriots doubling up the Red Devils right now with under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. And Lewis rattles a three-pointer home from the left wing. Give him 28 now. Jones, another three-pointer up, and it's good. He's letting it fly tonight. Give him 4 triples on the evening. Quickly on the other end of the floor to Lewis. First shot won't go, gets his own miss, and then kicks out to Maddox. Maddox back to Lewis, spot up, three-pointer in the left corner. It's up, and it's good. Lewis, give him 31 now. A minute to go, third quarter. As Dominic Sprouse ready to check back in for the Patriots at the next dead ball. Jones coming off the screen, deep three. Little heat check there. Mullen trying to grab the miss and deflects it out of bounds. It'll stay on this end of the floor with the Red Devils. As checking in will be Evan Martin for Oak Hill. And Sprouse back on the floor for Matthew Mullen. Under a minute to go, third quarter. Floyd cut off by Maddox, picked up his dribble now, hands off to Hicks. Patriots on the switch will match up 3 versus 3. Maddox on Hicks now. Hicks will dish back off to Jones. Jones going to drive toward the basket. Little pull-up jumper is in and out, no good. Maddox will grab the check that. Charlie Castle will grab the rebound and dish it off to Tyler Maddox. Maddox going to drive toward the basket. Lost it for a moment, but right into the hands of Noah Lewis. Spot up three, little too strong. Kelly grabs the rebound right in front of the basket, looking for something to do with it. Kicks it out to Sprouse. Spot up three is up. Left a little short. Comes off the right side of the rim and into the hands of the Red Devils. 12 seconds to go in the quarter. Jones on the right side with it. Swing back to Hicks. 5 seconds. Hicks working his way toward the basket, kicks into the corner. Three-pointer is up and is off the mark there from Craven Austin. We get ready to head to the fourth quarter. Patriots on top by 31 points. Again, they've doubled up the Red Devils in this one, 62-31. We'll step aside for a short break, and then we'll be back with more George Washington basketball after this on the RSN Sports Network.
A lot of you are probably thinking, new year, new me. But we both know that's not going to happen. I tell you who's not doing new year, new me. Husson's Pizza. We're going to keep making the same delicious food you've come to know and love for the past 49 years. And if you want to see us reach 50 years, now's a really bad time to turn over a new leaf. So forget new year, new me. Be the same great you. And eat better. Eat Husson's.
Back here, George Washington High School. Don't forget, coming up at the end of this one, we'll have our Caldwell Luz de Trampano Player of the Game, helping injured clients in West Virginia recover since 1976. Caldwell Luz de Trampano. Dutch Miller Auto is a proud partner of RSN Sports and a big part in bringing games like this one free to sports fans. Chris Miller and the entire Dutch family is proud to put West Virginia athletes first, so make them your first choice on your next vehicle. We also want to thank Pepsi of West Virginia and their brands Rockstar Energy and Mountain Dew for their continued support of RSN and West Virginia sports. Our event tonight is also brought to you in part by the great folks at Parmar Stores. There's one near you. Back underway in the fourth quarter of this one. Noah Lewis on the bench to start the fourth, as are all five starters except for Dominic Sprouse. Sprouse spots up for three from the right wing, or left wing, left it short, but a long rebound tracked down by Caden Welch. Kirk Akers checking in for the first time tonight for the Patriots, so it'll be Welch, Akers, Castle, Browning, and Sprouse on the floor for GW right now. Browning, pull-up jumper, up and good. Knocks it down from about 14 feet away. Browning now with 5 points in the contest. Ball deflected and off of Oak Hill, out of bounds. Good active hands there from the Patriots' Caden Welch. RSN Sports is proud to have the West Virginia Coal Association as one of our corporate partners and bringing you the best in West Virginia sports. Coal lights up the scoreboard. And the Patriots have been lighting up the scoreboard tonight. 64 points in this one. 31 of those coming from Noah Lewis, the senior and Bill Evans Award candidate for the best player in the state of West Virginia. Sprouse spots up for three, just off the right side of the iron. And a foul underneath on the rebound attempt. That'll be on Kirk Akers, his first on the Patriots this quarter as well. Big thank you to Utz Snacks and Wah Vittles, making your watch party have great taste, for sponsoring our broadcast this evening. Also want to be sure to thank Chick-fil-A of Southridge for their great partnership with the RSN Sports Network. Foul on the shot attempt there from Brent Conley. That'll be the second on the Patriots. And they are going to get Dominic Sprouse. That is his first personal foul. Conley at the free throw line. If he can make both of his attempts, he'll break into double figures in scoring tonight. First one up and good. First free throw attempts of the game for Oak Hill, as a matter of fact. Patriots so far have been called for just 5 fouls in this one. Oak Hill with just 7, all of those coming in the first half, as a matter of fact, as well. And Conley will get into double-figure scoring as he knocks down both of those. Browning will swing it over to Castle on the left wing. 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter of this one. Browning swings to Welch on the right wing. Now to Sprouse. Sprouse going to cut to the basket, has a shot blocked into the hands of Charlie Castle, though. He can't get the shot to go as he lost a little of it on the way up. Ball controlled by the Red Devils, coming the other way. And next two on the road for George Washington as Antoine Hicks comes up lame off the dribble. They're going to stop play as he heads to the bench, and something happening to his right ankle. May have stepped on Braden Browning's foot on that drive. And they're going to call it as well a turnover on the Red Devils. A traveling violation, unfortunately, for Hicks as he came up a little lame there, hobbling. In the game for the Patriots, Deshaun Clark, 6'1" sophomore guard, checking in for the first time tonight. Feed inside for Kirk Akers. Akers laying is good off the right side of the glass. Traveling violation on the Red Devils. Patriots making a couple of other substitutions now here with 5 minutes to go. Trent Stump Nelson in the contest, as well as Owen Eskins, number 34 and 21, and number 10, A.J. Wright, checking in for GW. Deshaun Clark fouled on the way to the basket there. He'll head to the free throw line to shoot a pair. First team foul on Oak Hill in this second half. As they're going to get it on Evan Martin, his first. First free throw from Clark off the back of the cylinder, and no good. 1 for 2 at the line on the season coming into tonight in varsity action. And now make him 2 for 4 as he hits the second one. Patriots on top by 34 points in this one. Noah Lewis again scoring 31 of those by himself. And a 67-point performance so far for the Patriots. Shot won't fall there for Austin, and the Patriots grab the miss, head the other way with it. Eskins will swing to right. Right will dish off to Stump Nelson. Patriots working their motion offense around the outside of the perimeter. Clark kicks to right in the corner. Now they'll swing back to Stump Nelson. Clark makes away his move toward the basket, and a late foul call on the Red Devils. That's their second as a team. Foul be called on Chase Farrell, the senior. Stump Nelson will inbound for the Patriots. Long inbound out to right. Feed inside for Eskins. Eskins can't finish there, though, as he got through the defense. Left the layup a little short, and the Red Devils will grab the miss. Up next for Oak Hill after this one, they're back on the road again as they close out the season with 5 straight road games. After this one, they're at Greenbrier East and then at Princeton to close out the regular season. And then they'll actually be on the road for the start of regional play as The Red Devils find themselves as the number 10 team in the South region for Class 4A. Clark has a shot blocked, and then the Patriots steal it back. Right jumper from the free throw line won't fall. They will take on Woodrow Wilson on Friday, March 6th in their first round game of the regional. Then after that one, would have to go on the road again and take on Parkersburg South. As a foul called underneath on the Patriots, that's their third as a team, and that'll be on Trent Stump Nelson, his first. So the winner of that Woodrow Wilson-Oak Hill game, a big rivalry matchup for them, would take place again on Friday, March 6th. And then the winner of that one would play at Parkersburg South on the following Wednesday, March 11th, which is when GW's lone game of the regional is, as they are the number 1 seed in the South region for Class Quad A. They'll take on the winner of the 8-9 game in Buchanan Upshur and Parkersburg. Nice feed there underneath as Evan Martin gets the lay-in to go. Clark gets the lay-in to go. The Patriots this season played Parkersburg the last time they were here on their home floor, knocking off the Big Reds 69-36, a 33-point win for GW. Their last time here on their home floor. For tonight's contest, that matchup against Parkersburg South, a neutral site floor, as they played at the South Charleston Community Center. And then the Patriots were supposed to play Buchanan Upshur, I believe, but then that game ended up being canceled due to snow. Eskins gets a basket to fall. He's in the scoring column now. A little more than a minute to go in the fourth quarter of this one. Patriots on their way to win number 17 on the season. With just a few games left in the regular season. 3 to be exact, 2 on the road against Morgantown and Woodrow Wilson, and then back at home next Thursday, taking on the Mohegans from Morgantown. That'll be our next broadcast here on the RSN Sports Network, that Morgantown game next Thursday night. It'll be a 6 p.m. tip-off between the Patriots and the Mohegans. Akers will grab the miss, and the Patriots will be able to hold it out for the final 25 seconds now of this one. So the Patriots going to win it. Final score 71-35. And I can't think of anybody more deserving to give it to in this one for our Caldwell Lewis de Trampano player of the game. Noah Lewis, again, in his bag tonight. 31 points for the 6'7" senior forward. Has 2 triples on the evening as well tonight. Goes 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Again, his 31 points now puts him at 42 points away from the all-time scoring mark set by Bunky Brown back at the end of the 2018-19 season. He's got plenty of games left to do that in the regular season. But again, your final score in this one between the Patriots and the Red Devils, GW 71, Oak Hill 35. We'll step aside for a short break so we can get things set up to be joined by some of the Patriot players and head coach Rick Green after their victory tonight. So we're back with more right after this on the RSN Sports Network.
West Virginians know who to call.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
We build tomato harvesting robots. I designed the mechanical parts of the robot, specifically the gripper.
I make people look really good. It makes me happy to contribute to that freedom of expression.
Yeah, I have people to tell me they want to marry me. I mean, when he eats something good, I don't think it gets any better than that.
What does this have to do with banking? To us, everything. Small businesses are the backbone of our communities. For over 150 years, we've had their backs through the toughest of times.
Because of Bobby, I can stand up and be proud of myself again. Everybody knows in the coal fields, if you're hurt, call Bobby Warner.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-6789.
Injured in a car wreck? You've got problems. How do I get my car fixed, and which company pays for that? Where do I go for medical treatment? Who pays for that? What if my injuries are permanent? How do I get paid for my medical bills and lost wages? Relax. I've got the answers. I've got the solutions. I've been handling car and truck accidents for over 25 years. Every year, I collect millions and millions of dollars for my car wreck clients.
Bobby Warner, now's the time. Call 345-6789.
Back here at George Washington High School, Patriots victorious in this one again, 71-35. GW picks up their 17th win of the season. We're joined now by senior Chuck Kelly. First of all, Chuck, congratulations on another win and happy senior night to you.
Thank you. It was a great win, and it's good to get a win and not have to stress too much on senior night.
Yeah, I mean, obviously a lot of pageantry goes into this kind of thing, and you guys always try to block out the noise, at any kind of noise, and senior night also a little bit of noise for you guys as well. But how great was it to be able to walk out there with this senior class for you guys tonight and be able to have the season you guys have had so far? You're coming off of an MSAC championship on Saturday night before you played this one. I mean, things have gone pretty well for you guys so far. I know the job's not done yet, but it's been a pretty great ride, I've got to imagine.
It has, and these 4 years have, and, I talked about it a little in my letter to Coach Green, but, it's great to be out here with my guys that I've been growing up with, and, we won the county championship at JA, obviously, and hopefully we get one this year, but it's just been a great ride, and, these 4 years have just been amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have been part of some great moments here. You've been part of a string of making it to the MSACs for, I think, 8 years in a row now. You get back on top with the win on Saturday night. You make it to the state championship game last year. I mean, this team has seen some really great moments, and you still have some opportunities for great moments ahead of you guys as well.
Yeah, we have, and, we've had great teammates, great seniors, and, we hope that this year we were as good of seniors as the seniors before us were to us, because I feel like that's a big pivotal, culture thing where, your seniors teach you how to act, and when you're a senior, you know how to act. And we had great seniors all 3 years of my career before this year. And, hopefully we'll go get one.
Obviously, again, still a lot of basketball left ahead of you guys. 3 games in the regular season, the regional game, and then some state tournament games as well, hopefully, for you guys. But what's something for you guys as a senior class? What's the impact you hope to leave on this program other than a state championship, hopefully, at the end of this year?
We hope, I think we all would agree that we want to leave a culture and a standard of family first. And I feel like our locker room right now, we're not in cliques where it's like seniors over here and juniors in one corner, which towards the beginning of our career was kind of like that. We want a family, we want a culture where we're all together, we're all laughing, We don't all have to go eat together after the game, but when we're in the locker room, it is a family, and we're all going to be friends, and we're all going to perform and compete on the court together.
Some tough games for you guys to close out before that regional game. You've got University on Saturday. Then you play at Woodrow the following week, and then you're back here at home against Morgantown to close things out. How do those types of games for you guys get you in the right mindset to go try to win a state championship here in a couple weeks?
Yeah, they're all tough games, and Coach always does this at the end of the year. We'll play all these tough games to get ready because, they're Civ-like games. Like you're playing teams that will probably be at the Civic Center, and then you got to go to Woodrow at the Armory, which is always a tough place to play, and they always play better there. And you got to play these 3 games, and 2 of them are back-to-back, like the Friday-Saturday back-to-back that you'll see in the semifinal state chip. So he does a good job of scheduling that and formatting that to where we, it gets us ready to go for postseason basketball.
Chuck, any final thoughts before we let you go and pass you off to your fellow senior and teammate, Noah Lewis?
No, sir.
Appreciate your time, Chuck. Always great getting a chance to talk with you. Now I got to look up because Noah's significantly taller than I am. Chuck's a little taller than I am. Not as tall as Noah, though. But, again, congratulations on the win. A heck of a season so far, but a lot of work left to be done for you guys. I know you guys aren't resting on your laurels just yet. I mean, got to feel good to come out and get a win like that, especially on senior night. And you guys are able to, still with a home game left, but able to put a nice stamp on this one.
Yeah, it feels great to get a win on senior night. You know, these guys are my brothers, so, you know, we all came out, especially the underclassmen. They came out playing hard for us, you know, in honor of us. So I think, you know, there's obviously a lot more of the season left, but this is kind of a stamp, you know, kind of a milestone for especially these seniors. And really our guys, like, yeah, it's kind of coming to an end, you know. It's going fast, you know. Just yesterday, I felt like we were freshmen. So getting a win tonight, especially in this fashion, knowing even though the competition, no disrespect to Oak Hill, but I think we were a little better, being able to play to our standard, which was preached the whole time, is a big accomplishment.
I mean, seems like you mentioned it seems like just yesterday things got going. It seems like just yesterday you scored your 1,000th point in the season opener up here, and now you're 42 points away from breaking the all-time program record here that Bunky Brown set back in 2019. What does something like that mean to you individually? Because I know you're a team guy, but when you hear that and see what you've been able to do in your time here at GW, what does that mean to you to know that you're going to leave here at the end of your time being the all-time program scorer?
Yeah, it means a lot, and, you know, nothing's guaranteed. So, you know, not sure. 42 points, who knows? I'm not trying to manifest anything, but
you're at least top
hopefully.
two. I mean, you're going to finish top two for sure.
But, you know, that's not – they asked me about that the other day in an interview. It's not something I can take all to myself, you know. I said it's really a class thing, you know, our senior class, them putting me in position and the coaching staff putting me in positions to – obviously I'm the one putting them in the bucket, but these are the guys who are helping us win the amount of games and play the maximum games we can. So, you know, winning definitely takes a factor into that. So – it's really kind of a community goal. You know, obviously I got to thank my parents. They helped me this whole way senior night. So obviously I'm the one putting it in the bucket, but it's a real team and class goal.
And, I mean, you're, again, with a great group of seniors. We talk about it almost every time. I mean, what has it been like to go through this ride with them? Again, still 3 games left in the regular season and a regional game, but to have this season that you guys have experienced so far, 17-2 so far at this point in the year, I mean, it's got to be nice to have that with this group of guys especially.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go through it with any other group of guys. You know, my freshman year, you know, me and Chuck played a little bit of varsity. Sophomore year is still kind of me and Chuck. So, I mean, we've been through it the most together. I've been through it with the other guys in, like, youth league, but these past 2 years, you know, our group of 5 being able to be 5 key parts of this team. And, you know, every year they're key parts. There's not a guy who's worth more. You know, I'm not worth more than the 18th guy on the roster. So, you know, everyone kind of takes a part into that. And being able to go through with this group is really special.
You got a couple of tough games left ahead of you still. I mean, we talked about it with Coach Green throughout the year. It's not something you guys run from. You guys embrace the competition, and you've got some tough ones coming up. University on Saturday, Woodrow the following week on Thursday, and then back here at home on Wednesday, and then back here at home on Thursday to take on Morgantown. That's a tough way to end the season, but I know you guys wouldn't really have it any other way because that gets you in the right frame of mind to go try to win a state championship down at the Civic Center.
We were just talking about that. You know, you want to play the best. You know, to be the best, you got to beat the best. So we're not going to settle playing a bunch of lower-class teams that we know we can beat by 30, 40, and have that undefeated season and have that – obviously it's still hard to go undefeated no matter who you play. But it's easier when you don't play our schedule. You know, our schedule kind of doesn't guarantee losses, but it's hard to go undefeated with our schedule. And we knew going into that, obviously the goal is win every game. But we know there's going to be bumps in the road. So I think our schedule really helps us get ready for that, for the state tournament. You know, we play games out of state, in state that – really challenge us as a group, you know, make us adjust and make us better. So I think that's the beauty of our schedule.
Any final thoughts, Noah, before we let you go and turn you off to your head coach?
None, just thank you to Coach Green. You know, it's been a great 4 years.
Appreciate your time, Noah. Congratulations on the win. Joined by Coach Green now as he gets ready to get the sweat on his ears again. But again, always good sweat when you're coming off of a win like that, Coach.
Definitely. Hey,
I should have mentioned this probably numerous times before, but I could give a shout out to our assistant coaches and their families. You know, we get to do this normally, and we try to send some of those guys up, but they spend hours and hours and hours with these kids, and they're clogging us being successful, and then their families to be so supportive and let us spend all those hours. And trust me, you're not doing it for the money. It's not even close. I mean, they might make a nickel an hour if you really put the hours into it, but they love these kids. And so just a shout out to all of them, and then a special one to my wife, Mary. She's been with me a long time going through all this, and she's always just right there. So just really appreciate the wives and their families, our assistant coaches.
Great to have your senior class families out there again tonight as you honored your 5 seniors, and Noah, Chuck, Charlie, and Matthew and Tyler tonight. I mean, a great group of 5 there you've got in that senior class that's really helped keep the standard that you guys set as a program.
Oh, definitely. You know, they've done that for all the years here, and with different teams, different makeups. But the one consistent of all the 4 teams now they're on, they were very consistent in their attitudes of we just want to win. It didn't matter who they were playing with or what or who they were playing against. They just wanted to win. It wasn't ever about individual things. It was always about, okay, this is the way GW plays. We want to win. We want to add to the legacy here. We want to add some trophies or whatever. And they've been that way from day one, and they're finishing that way. So it's been real quick. And I tell everybody, it's going to – you're a freshman, and all of a sudden you're going to look up and you're going to walk across the stage graduation. So it has been really quick. But we love them, and they're a really unique, special group for us.
You mentioned getting some hardware. You were able to get a piece of hardware already for your team this year with the MSAC championship on Saturday night this past week, but I know you guys aren't settled on getting just that. You still have the chance to go win a state championship ahead of you with some 3 tough games before you even get to the regional play that I know we've talked a lot about your schedule throughout the course of this season. Those 3 games against University, Woodrow, and Morgantown close out the regular season are some of the tougher games that anybody can play throughout the rest of the season.
Well, right, and with the conference championship, we always have 2 goals: win the conference and play for or win a state championship. That's our 11th conference win, and these kids are, have added to that. While they've added 2 to that, and no one else is really basically very close in that. So we do take a lot of pride in that. So I was really happy with Saturday. A great opponent with South, class program. Mike's a good friend of mine. As far as the schedule, we do it differently. Some people try to schedule wins. We try to put a schedule together that can make you ready to play for a championship. So, yeah, we're going to University. You can lose up there for sure. I mean, Joe does a great job. They're something like 14-4.
Yeah, they're number 6 in Class Quad A right now.
Right. 2 of the losses have come to Morgantown. And then Woodrow's always Woodrow at the Armory.
Yeah, tough to play down in that Armory.
And then Morgantown coming in, playing here. So, whatever that happens, like going to Boyd County, whatever happens, we're going to be a better basketball team, and that's the main thing. March 11th, when we play the winner of now Parkersburg or Buchanan Upshur, we just want to be tough and be as best prepared as we can, and the schedule will help us do that.
Coach, any final thoughts after your team pulls off a 71-35 victory here tonight on senior night over Oak Hill?
Just what I've always been saying, that these guys are special and people ought to come out and watch them.
One more opportunity here at home to watch them before the regional play. That'll be next Thursday against Morgantown. 6 o'clock tip-off in that one.
Yes, no JV game because they're traveling on a weeknight. So and that helps us set up for regional because you don't have JV, so you have to kind of get used to not watching a JV game and all. So Coach Tallman's coming down. We went up there last year, and we'll continue to do that. We both want to keep playing. I think it helps both teams.
Coach, appreciate your time as always, and good luck on the road at University on Saturday.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, Coach. So that'll do it for us here at George Washington High School. The Patriots begin with a 71-35 victory over Oak Hill this evening. GW improves to 17-2 on the season. 3 more games left in the regular season slate. Again, a tough stretch to go for the Patriots before that regional game on March 11th. But that'll do it for us here at George Washington High School. I want to give one more shout out to our Caldwell Lewis DeTrampano player of the game, Noah Lewis. 31 points for him tonight. Again, now just 42 points away from breaking the program all-time mark. So we'll see you here next Thursday night. Patriots will host the Mohegans from Morgantown. That's our next broadcast here on the RSN Sports Network. Have a great rest of your evening, folks.
Caldwell Lewis DeTrampano, the law firm that wins. Have you been injured through no fault of your own? Contact your relentless advocates for justice to evaluate your personal injury claim. Caldwell Lewis DeTrampano, proud sponsor of the Player of the Game.
This is Ben Salango with Salango Law.